Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we have something a little bit different that I wanted to start doing. I'm really liking the Create a Sim challenges, but I do also want to start expanding into gameplay challenges, and so in today's video we are doing the first installment of my new zombie apocalypse challenge. I'm super excited. I wrote the rules myself. We will go through the rules in a few minutes here. So in this first part of the video, I'm just making our two survivors. So this first survivor, he has the role of the leader, and we will go through the different character roles in a minute here, and it'll make more sense once we go through the roles and the rules of the challenge. And so I'm pretty much just finding him something a little bit ripped up to wear. In my head, this takes place like a few months after the apocalypse has started, and they've already kind of settled into a bit of a base camp, and that's why their clothes are a bit tattered, because they've been out in the wild for a little bit. So this is Luca, our first survivor, the leader, and I'm giving him the self-assured, outgoing, and loves the outdoors traits. And now we're gonna spin the wheel for our next survivor. So this is basically just a wheel with all the different roles that your characters can be. So I'm spinning a wheel to get a randomized one, and we have the hunter for our second survivor. So here I have the roles listed out and the different traits that each one of them should have. And so she is the hunter, so she will have the loves the outdoors, active, and any trait that I choose to give her. I gave her the outdoor enthusiast aspiration, and then for the third trait, I gave her the goofball trait. You guys, I am so excited for this challenge. I spent forever making the rules, and when we go through them, they're gonna look a little bit complicated. I don't expect anybody to, follow along and recreate the challenge. Of course, you're more than welcome to do so. I mostly just wrote them out so I myself will remember them. So anyway, here is our hunter sim. Her name is Sasha. I wanted to give her these scars to add a little bit of character. Maybe she got in a coyote fight or something while she was out hunting. Having a hunter sim on our team is going to be really beneficial for getting fresh meat every day. We won't have to just rely on harvestables, so that's going to be super useful. I ended up giving her this super badass Scandinavian Viking style hair. I think it's super cool. I like it a lot. I'm not entirely sure how far I want to go in this video yet. I definitely want to cover me making the two survivors, and then I will do a quick overview of the rules and a tour of my base. Maybe I'll include the first day just for fun, but I'm so excited for this series to start. And then for our hunter's outfit, I just wanted to give her kind of a bigger hunting jacket to keep her warm, and then some practical pants like these cargos here. And we're pretty much done this sim. So this is Sasha Lockhart, and now let's jump right over to the rules of this challenge. Okay, so I've just been using Google Docs to make a big list of rules. Now, like I said, it's gonna look like a lot. I mostly just wrote them out for me because I need to remember every detail. I don't expect anyone to recreate this challenge. Obviously, if you do, feel free to make as many tweaks as you need to, because I did download a lot of mods for this as well, just to make it the challenge that I had envisioned. So I'm not gonna read through every single rule because it's ridiculous and you guys would get bored and exit out of this video so fast, but I'll just do a quick little overview, and then as gameplay goes on, we'll be able to address more of the rules and go through those. So basically, it's a zombie apocalypse challenge. It takes place after the first few months after the zombie apocalypse. So the goal is to have the survival compound, with at least one survivor from every role, and create a cure and distribute it to all the infected zombies. So that's the goal. Here I have a list of recommended mods, just mods that I use to make it more realistic. Ones that they're like survival mods a little bit, or foraging, hunting, that type of thing. The DLC that I use, the lot challenges that I used. It is important to use off-grid and simple living if you're able to, just to make it more realistic. The starting lot, so I'm starting in Granite Falls, so I'm just using a mod that allows me to live in Granite Falls because it's surrounded by trees and that's important. I have a list here of items to have at your camp. Of course, you're welcome to pause this video and take screenshots at any point. I'm just not going to go through all of it because I don't want to bore you guys. Just a section on how to meet your needs when you're first starting off, things that you can do every day. So every day you're allowed to fish for an hour, you can garden, but only in one garden patch, blah, blah, blah. You can forage in the woods. The days only last from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. So if you're caught outside of your lot between those times, you will get bitten by a zombie. And then here I just have a list of the roles. So that is a crucial part. I'm not gonna go through all of them super in depth, but there are a bunch of different roles. And when you meet a new survivor, you'll have to roll the dice or spin the wheel to see what role they get. And that unlocks certain traits and benefits. So where we have the leader, with Luca, so his role is to protect the camp. He'll have the radio, handgun, ammo. He has these settings turned on. And then where we have the hunter as well, we can go hunting, which is really handy because then we can get fresh meat, and she can go fishing for 2 hours instead of 1, which is super handy. But that's it. So we haven't unlocked the botanist, the nurse, scientist, rancher. So as we go through and get more survivors, we'll unlock those and unlock more and more perks. And then here's just ways to add survivors to the group. So you have a chance at midnight if you have blah, 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 blah. You can have babies, but there's a chance of dying in childbirth. I know this sounds confusing. You'll get it, don't worry. This feels like trying to explain a board game to somebody for the first time. It's so awkward and difficult. A section on just raising children, tips for that. So one thing that I'm gonna implement is every night at midnight, you get a random roll just to make things a little bit more exciting. So you roll a d20 dice, and whatever you land on, it's implemented for the next day. So you have a chance of getting a new survivor, or some negative ones where there's a zombie invasion, or there's a drought and you can't harvest any crops that day, or maybe it's fish mating season and you get extra fish, or someone robbed you and you have to get rid of a bunch of your stuff and stuff like that. So I think that'll add a little bit of excitement and spice. And then this is irrelevant for now, but we'll talk about it if we get a scavenger in our camp. And let's just hop over. I'll show you guys my base and then maybe we can get started with day 1. Okay, so here's our base. We have our tent. We have to have one tent to share between the 2 people. We have our single garden patch. We're allowed to unlock more garden patches after we unlock the botanist, but for now we only have 1, but you can choose whichever herbs or crops you want to plant. So I chose the tomato, onion, spinach, and parsley because I know that they will be handy ingredients to have when we start cooking in this grill or barbecue. So we only have the barbecue and the campfire to cook on for now. We have this wash basin, which I only added because I wanted a bit more realism for them to have to wash their clothes. And then I have this water pump as well, which we need in order to wash our clothes. I have some lights, some stools. This is the signpost that allows you to forage or hunt and then get seawater as well to turn to salt to cure meats, which is a mod, very cool. This wood pile, which actually stores wood, or it should store wood that you forage from these trees, which again is going to be useful. We have our campfire, we have our pea bush. Notice that we don't have a shower. So to start off, we are going to have to start showering in the rain until we get our builder to be able to build one for us. I think maybe we can go kind of bathe in a lake or pond as well. But that's what we're doing for now. And then we do have a table with a few canned goods just to start us out because like I said, it's going to be a few months into the apocalypse. They will have some canned goods, but pretty soon they are going to have to start hunting and fishing for their own food and growing their own food as well because these canned goods are not going to last forever. So this is the base and let's get started into gameplay. Okay, so quick update. I noticed that when I go into Yield Cookbook to make homemade ingredients like bread and salt water or salt and whatnot, it won't let me do it without a refrigerator and a counter. So I put down this counter. We're just gonna pretend that they salvaged it, and then I threw this refrigerator off in the corner. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. We're gonna see and just play around with it as we go. All right, so here we are, day 1. They're just sitting by the fire, enjoying their fire, having a little chit chat. The apocalypse has already started. I don't know if zombies are gonna spawn or what the deal is. I definitely want to get started by planting these these crops, so we'll do that. And now that we have the hunter unlocked, one of the benefits of the hunter is that they can go out hunting. So I am going to use this signpost with Sasha, and we're gonna go to the forest and go hunting. Does Luca like silly behavior? Okay, yeah, I mean, it's kind of, you know, time and place, but I'm glad they're making the best of this shitty situation. So she's gonna go hunting. I did set the rule that if their fitness level is under 5, they can go hunting once a day, and if it's above 5, they can go hunting twice a day. So getting her fitness level up will definitely be pretty beneficial. So he is here just planting his crops. While digging, the shovel struck a solid piece of metal buried under the soil. Okay, it's this custom lot challenge called Waste Not by Brazen Lotus, and it's where they collect extra ingredients that are typically unused or discarded, so nothing goes to waste. And they find things like metals and I don't know what else, but you can craft things, which I think is really cool. I'm not entirely sure of all of the mechanics of it or all the features of it, but I'm definitely excited to find out more. Another rule is that daytime is between 6 a.m. and 8 p.m. and you cannot go outside out of those hours. So I think let's try and I'm gonna wait for Sasha to come back so we can go fishing. So I think we can go forage in a dumpster. Having said that, our dumpster is probably not full whatsoever. No, it's not. And these probably don't have any crops on them, do they? Oh, harvest plant. Okay, harvest all, because we can leave the lot until 8 p.m. So we're just gonna go around. It says we can harvest whatever we want. We're gonna get this unidentified plant. Of course, we're in Granite Falls. There are these unidentified plants. I'm gonna keep my sights on him in case we run into a zombie, because even though he does have auto kill zombies on, you never know. I don't know how. Sasha's almost back from hunting. Okay. I'm excited to see what she gets. Is he gonna keep going here? That's all there is to harvest. That's not true. There's one right here. Oh, it's a sage bush. Okay. We'll harvest that. That's super useful. Sasha is back from hunting. She brought back venison, a small rabbit, and a pigeon. Okay. I think we have to cut these up too. Okay. Cut meat. I don't know if there's an animation or if it just... Okay, it does automatically do that. That's probably a good thing. It's not like Red Dead. It's a little graphic sometimes. Okay, this is great. The only issue is we have nowhere to store all of this meat. So I feel like we're gonna have to cook it pretty quickly. Let's bring Luca back to camp just where we can't keep an eye on him while we're focusing on Sasha. What is this? Fat. Oh, okay. Hold on, let me just open the cookbook and see what we can make. Homemade produce, ingredients. Turns out we need a stove for all of this too, so I don't know what to say. I'm gonna need to make a crappy stove. Maybe, or maybe we just won't do that. I don't know, I haven't decided. Let's see what we can make on the barbecue, because I know that we can grill meat, right? Wrong. Okay, hold on. What did he bring back from his forage? Baconite. Must be like a gemstone. Sage. Let's pop that into Sasha's inventory. And then he also got some unidentified fruit. Attempt to identify. Let's see what we do with this. Oh, he is uncomfortable in the rain. Oh, can he shower in the rain? The only way... Oh, he has no idea what this plant is. That's awesome. We can shower in the rain, which is the only way that we are going to be able to shower, so we might as well just do that now. Here, you can shower. Is it still raining? Doesn't look like it is. Shower in the rain. I don't even think their hygiene is low, but we're gonna do it anyway. And she has something here that she can harvest. Huckleberries. Okay, now this big pile of laundry. Do laundry. Add to wash tub. Okay, so we can wash our clothes in the wash tub. I guess I was wrong about saying that we needed this water to do that. Look in crevices. Oh, we can look in here for some things. That's pretty cool. Well, before it gets too late, why don't we... I don't think we have time to go fishing. Let me just make sure this doesn't work. Okay, the fridge doesn't work. That's good. We didn't want it to work. I think if we just have it on the lot, maybe it'll be fine. I think we should start using all day just to be outside and... oh, there's a zombie there. But I want to fish here. I think we can do that. We just have to be careful. We'll get her to go fishing. She's terrified from hunting, it looks like. We will have to take out these zombies, but I'm pretty sure I gave her a shotgun because she is a hunter and she's supposed to have that with her. I did. Okay, she should be fine then. I hope this meat doesn't go bad. Let's see if we can forage anything else too. Oh my gosh. Oh, these zombies have thoughts. They're using umbrellas. They're very advanced. Like, look at her. She just doesn't want to get wet. Okay, well, we'll see how Sasha will do. She doesn't have auto kill on, so I am going to keep an eye on her. Oh my god. Did they just walk right by her? They don't even care that she's there. Well, that would certainly make this challenge a lot easier. Oh, Jeffrey Landgrab. I'm so sorry this happened to you, buddy. But I'm not. I'm not, though. They're not really... this one's not really walking like a zombie, is he? Like, what is this? He's just going for a stroll. He's about to start fishing. Please don't actually. Oh, he's... oh. Oh, no. Why doesn't she care? I feel like this is dangerous. Oh, she's feeling sad. Because... zombies. They don't really care that she's there, though. I think I said that she can fish for an hour. I don't know how long it's been. No, she can fish for 2 hours because she's the hunter. Let's just give her until 6. I don't even know if she's going to be able to catch any fish by then because The Sims just has this way of never getting any fish. And it takes forever for your sim to do anything, ever. Oh, Jeffrey, it looks like he wants to come have a little nibble, but he's just watching. Oh, they're too crafty for Sasha. Okay, so she's not a very good fisher. I think we should kill him. I think it's dangerous that he's here. I hate to do this to you, but do I? Really, I feel like this just might be kind of satisfying. I hope Luca's doing okay back there. Oh, he's not. Washed out arms. Oh, Sasha's running. Uh-oh. Oh, he... what the hell just happened? His body's not even here. He just, like, vanished. We should probably kill this lady too and then run home. Shoot zombie with handgun. What is this on the ground? Zombification virus. A virus that turns a zombie into... a sim into a zombie. I don't know if I want that. Maybe I'll just leave it there. That seems like it could be a liability. And then I need to go back to camp because it's getting a little late and if I'm caught outside... oh my god. Oh! She goes right back up. Oh! She's just walking around without a head? Oh! There she goes. I'm gonna blame this on the fact that I am playing this on a MacBook Air, and therefore things are gonna be a little bit laggy, and everyone's just going to have to deal with that, unfortunately. Okay, let's get Sasha back to camp. This is 7 o'clock, and we're pushing it a little bit, so we'll get her back here. Oh, we'll make her run here, and then she can get her exercise in. Beautiful. For her fitness. I hope this fridge still works the way that I want it to, even though it's broken. I think I may just get a crappy little stove, but we're not allowed to use it for anything outside of making these basic ingredients. Does that make sense? Like, I'm not going to cook with it, and we're not going to have power supplied to it, but I just need it so I can access the recipes in here. What is Luca doing? He's not doing anything. He's uncomfortable. He can't do anything garden related right now. His needs are fine, which is wonderful. Oh, maybe he can forage. Let's try foraging for some wood, see how that goes. Forage for wood. I haven't used this yet. I hope it works. If it doesn't work, it's probably my fault. Honestly, I probably just downloaded something wrong. Zoom right in. See this animation. Oh, we can't zoom in too much. Okay. All the zombies in the background, look at that. I hope they don't come for me. They seem to be pretty passive, honestly. They don't really care about what you're doing, which is fine. Let's light this fire. It's gonna be dark soon. Okay, it's 8 o'clock. We're all back on the lot. So that means we're safe for tonight because nighttime is when it's dangerous. And we're just gonna say that even though the zombies are very docile for some reason, we're gonna play make-believe and pretend that they're very, very dangerous. Oh, Luca was jabbed by a stick. Does that mean he didn't get any wood? I think that's probably what that means. It seems like the tree is still there. We could take this opportunity to kind of become friends. I don't know if I want them to be lovers or anything, but I think we should definitely start them off as friends. Oh, I should see if the meat is getting bad in her inventory because we don't have anywhere to store it. Normal, normal. Okay, this is all normal quality. Can we eat it raw? No. That makes sense. That's fair. Can I cook it raw? Not raw. Can I cook it over the fire? No. Any meat, any bread? I'm not gonna have any bread or beetles, meat substitute. I don't have any fish, so I can't make roasted fish, so we might just starve tonight. What does Luca have in his inventory? Well, we can try eating it. Hopefully he doesn't die. That would be embarrassing. His fun is not doing... Yeah, I can see that. He's very uncomfortable. I don't know how to make him have a good time. Sasha's doing fine. Let me just double check that I can't make anything with just meat on the grill. Oh! Oh, I can make chimmy, commonly called chimmy burger. Oh, or chimichurris. Okay, so if all else fails, we can make one thing. I know that this will go off. I don't know if the meat will go off. We're not hungry yet. What is this? Oh, he's feeling good. Oh, he ate a muckleberry. He's dazed and bemused. It could be worse. We could be dead. Now, do we know what these are? Okay, it's still unidentified. Attempt to identify. Oh, they were gonna have a conversation. She's still scared from hunting. That's not good. I should have given her the brave trait or something. She's feeling good from killing a zombie. Good for her. Oh, she has to go to the bathroom, sort of. Might as well just get it out of the way. Fertilize that bush. And then I think when we get back, maybe we will try to grill some chimney. Just so we can have something to pick away at, you know? And I actually never checked. Oh, this has so many different categories. Maybe there is something that I can make. Okay. No, there's no available stove. Well, I wish that I could use the grill as a stove. I wonder if there's a mod I can download. Maybe for next episode, I'll look into that. I'll see what I can do. Yeah, spinach salad. Oh, okay. Spinach. I should have grown spinach. Or did I? Hold on. I did. Oh, look at me thinking ahead. I did cook spinach. Plant spinach. Grow spinach. You know what I mean. We have spinach on the go. I don't remember how long it takes for plants to grow in The Sims. Is it 1 day? 2 days? We'll see. Tomorrow we'll go out and forage, see if there's any other wild plants. And then at midnight we will roll the wheel and see the fate that we get for the next day. Practice singing. That probably won't stargaze. Do you think that's fun? Stargazing might be fun. I can't think of any ways to raise the fun bar right now. This is not raising his fun, but that's honestly the least of my priorities right now. She's done cooking. She is getting hungry now, so this was good timing. Oh, that looks delicious. They're like these little sandwiches. Oh, that looks so good. We don't have any bread. We're just gonna pretend that it's just the meat and the herbs that we cooked. I don't know how her hunger level already went back up. Like, I didn't see her eat anything. Oh, he is having fun stargazing. Okay, good. Now we know. I mean, their needs are honestly doing fine. I'm very impressed they've lasted all day. I don't know what's going on. Did I accidentally click a button that makes their needs last forever? I don't think so. I didn't click on any of those. Okay, well that's fine. It is officially midnight, so it's the next day. So we are going to go over to our wheel and we're gonna spin it to see our fate for the next day. And then after we spin the wheel, I think I'm gonna end this video just because it'll be too long with everything else. Okay, so here we have our random midnight events. So I'm going to go to a randomized D20 dice roller. And we have 16. Okay, so that is nothing special. That's okay. Better luck next time. It could be worse. We could have had something bad happen. I am hoping for a new survivor at some point, but where it's just the first day, I'm happy with what we have now. So that concludes the end of our first episode. I hope you guys are somewhat intrigued. Let me know if you guys have any ideas or suggestions, questions, comments, etc. If you want to continue to see the rest of the series, feel free to subscribe. And thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys in the next episode.